how are you doing? Welcome back to today's video. I'm excited to have you here today. We are going to be testing out, by we, I mean I'm going to be testing it out and you're going to be watching it, but we're going to be doing this together. We are going to test out the Beachwaver curler slash wand, because it's kind of like a wand, but it's not. But anyways, it's the Beachwaver curler. This is size 1.25. I've already tried this once and I gotta say I am extremely impressed. I loved how the curls came out, but let's do a review slash show you how I use this curler, shall we? I just turned it on here, so it's got the power button here. And you can see it's warming up. You've got the two temperatures, the plus and the minus over here. What's actually interesting about the curler is you have a fast option and a slow. It'll curl faster versus a little bit slower. I don't think the speed, honestly, is all that different. If maybe you're a beginner, you can use the slow. I'm gonna use the fast just because I'm pretty familiar with curlers and wands, so I'm gonna use it in the fast motion. And then you have the two buttons over here on the side that goes to the left, right, to the right, and then to the left, and then at whatever point, if you want to center it back to the middle, there's a home button that brings it back to the middle, like so. So the kids are back in school, the house is nice and quiet, and it's sweater weather. But because I know I'm gonna get hot doing this video with the heat and whatnot, we're like this. Anyways, this is officially done setting, or officially done warming up. 390 is what the temperature I set it to. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the Hottie Toddy from Dry Bar, and we're gonna work in sections here, but we're gonna divide and conquer here. Always, always, always use heat protectant spray. That way, when you're applying any sort of heat, you're not like frying your hair. Okay, so this is a 1.25, and I'm gonna grab about a section. It's probably about an inch thick, and you can curl this in different ways. But so what I'm gonna do is clip it at the bottom, and then you use the little buttons left or right to wrap the hair around. My hair is about, I mean, my hair's long, but not super duper long, so I can wrap it all around, barrel around once. And so I'm just gonna leave it for a couple of minutes, or a couple of minutes, not a couple of minutes. I would completely fry off my hair, but just a couple of seconds, about 15. And then what I'll do is release the clamp here, and then you'll see the curl. Voila. What's impressive about this is that the curl comes out like this every single time, which is amazing. So, you know, when I think about this and I think about like who would this be good for, if you have maybe any like tween, is it tween? Like a preteen or a teen that's learning how to curl their hair, this would be a really good gift for Christmas specifically, and the holidays coming up. This particular style and print is actually on sale right now, but they also have different prints and different patterns and stuff, Beachwaver specifically. Also find this a little bit faster than curling just the regular way. This really just makes it really easy to curl your hair and not having to do a lot of the guessing and the, you know, like trying to figure out how to curl. Because even if you use, or if you curl your hair with a barrel or a wand, you can achieve different type of curls. And so I think this just gives you that classic curl every single time. So you can see that I'm curling really, really easily without any problems. And this is what the curl looks like. And it comes out like this every single time. So now on this side, so you can do this, look, you can curl this way, and this is the opposite. So I'm curling towards my face, and you can do this alternating directions if you want. If you don't want that uniformed look, this kind of breaks it up a little bit. Still, the curls come out the exact same way, just obviously in a different direction here. You face the clamp this way, and then you use the right button here and you curl that way. You can see how you can alternate the curls. That's one way to break up the curls again, so it's not so uniformed and maybe a little bit more tousled. Like, look how easy that is. It's just so easy. I will say the only downfall maybe sometimes is as you're working here, because my hand's right where the left and the right button is. Sometimes I hit that on accident, and so I think that's the only drawback. And I mean, it's not a big one honestly, but you can see how the curls are coming out very, very pretty. And then once you're done, you can brush it out or run your fingers through it, add a little bit of texture spray to loosen it up so it's not so perfect-esque. Today, I'm gonna cook some chili and cornbread, and it's going to be amazing. Maybe I can make some pumpkin cake again. Anytime I make a cake, it always is gone within like a day or two because everybody just devours it here at home. Okay, that did not take long at all. As you can see, hair is fully curled, and this is what the curls look like untouched. As you can see, they look very perfect-y-ish. So I'm going to let them cool down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of texture spray for a little bit of volume and more oomph, and then some hairspray, and then we'll finish off the look. Texture spray for today is the Orbe. Ooh, a little bit too much. But if you have trouble with your, hold on, I inhaled it right through my nose. If you have trouble with your curls holding or lasting, if you can find even a texture spray that can double up as like a heat protectant and texture spray would be great. And then we're going to spray with some hairspray, and this is the Herbal Essence Body Envy Volumizing Hairspray. So you can brush out your curls in a couple of different ways here. You can take your fingers and you can just kind of shake it off like this and kind of maybe just loosen up the curls a little bit, and you get this right here. So it's not, obviously not as perfect like this, but you're again just going from underneath and kind of just shaking it up a little bit like that. So you can create this here, or you can take a comb like this, or you can take your paddle brush that currently has a lot of hair on mine right here, and you can create this kind of look instead. So you can see the difference here. This is a lot just more messy, so to speak, and this just gives you more of the polished curls that gives you, you know, a little bit of body and volume at the end, but you can see the difference, obviously. You can also spray a little bit of hairspray on it and then run through your hair, or, you know, take your hairspray and spray it all over like that also. I'm gonna go for the messier look, the messier vibe, because why not? And then also, little tip, if you feel like your hair may be a little bit too frizzy and you may need a little bit, you know, feels a little bit dry, you can always take a little bit of hair oil and apply just the smallest amount, because if you put too much oil, and especially if you put it out on top, that's gonna get oily pretty fast. So just kind of rub it on your ends to help a little bit with the shine, and then whatever's left over you can kind of run through on the top just to kind of control a little bit of that frizz if you want. So yeah, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I mean, doesn't the curls come out just absolutely amazing? I love the volume and the bouncy and just how fun they look. I wonder if I have the old YouTube video, I will link it down below. But I even remember trying this out years ago, and I'm talking about years ago, and I hated it. Total error, like user error type thing. It was just complicated for me, and I didn't really want to take the time to like learn it and to actually learn how to use the tool. But now, years later, I love this. I think this is great. Again, when I think about like who this would be good for, if you're learning how to curl, if you want something that's fast, if you want something that's kind of like the bulletproof, where you know you're gonna get the right curls every single time without having to like take a whole bunch of time trying to figure out how to curl and whatnot. I think this would be great for a really good gift. I think especially coming up during the holidays, this would be really good, a really good gift. But let me know down below, do you have one? Have you tried it? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you have not. What are you waiting for? I'll give you a little bit of time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and then don't forget to hit that little bell for notifications when the next video goes live. Thank you again so much for watching and tuning in today. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. I will see you here again real soon. Bye.